Hello there, and welcome to another episode of World of Tanks with Ungainly Titan. So as you can see here, I finally purchased the T110E5. This tank has been the bane of my existence at tier 9 and 10 for the last year, I suppose. This is the IS-7. I think when I first hit tier 9 and 10, every tank that I met was the bane of my existence. Because I had no idea the weak spots of anything. And then gradually I learned how to deal with E75s. Mouse were a challenge. They still are a challenge because I don't meet them often enough to really get to know my way around them. VK4501Bs, I think. They can be a problem, even still. But the biggest problems were the T110s, any flavour of T110s, and the IS-7 in particular. Because the IS-7 is still a problem. It's just a pain in the ass because the spaced armour, if you have premium loaded and it's heat, hits the spaced armour and doesn't do any damage. If you use AP, bounces off the front plate, lower front plate, could do anything. Anyway, I have learned to cope with the T110 series from the front. If they're angled, you're in trouble, but it's basically try and get the lower front plate near to the drive wheels. The centre of it is actually quite strong. And after that, then you're kind of on your own. Sides of the turrets, if you can get them, are another possibility. That cupola on top isn't. There is a weak spot in it, but I'm not quite sure where it is. I'd actually have to look at the armour models. Needless to say, the first game I had was a bit of a disaster. So I've been blathering on for the last 2 minutes without really realising that the render video had stopped working. So I'm in trouble again because I'm actually underneath the IS-7. Now the advantage is that he has a problem bringing his gun to bear on me. The problem is that, well, he's managed it there. The problem is that I'm shooting him up. I can't see his lower front plate, but I can get... He's hitting me more or less flat onto my front laces, and I'm having a problem hitting his upper armour because it's going to be sloped even more steeply away from me than normal. Okay, let's try something else. If you don't succeed in World of Tanks, I think the biggest lesson I've learned is do not keep trying to do the same thing over and over again. Try something different. You might not succeed in that either, but at least you're trying something different. And eventually you will find something that works if you live long enough and your tank isn't blown up in the meanwhile. So we've gotten a nice side shot into the Conqueror there. And I want to get another one. So we've done it. And then the tank destroyer finishes him off. Steals my kill, new level. Now the mouse, didn't know that I could penetrate the side of the turret cheeks there, but we've managed to do it because we're firing premium. Which I think I may have forgotten about in game. I think I loaded premium up at the start because I saw all these mounts in the game. Now, I think that shot hit the wall, or bounced off the wall. So I decided I'm going to go back down. So come back down. The plan is that I'm going to sort of get around here and get around the corner, and I really I was basically hoping to be able to engage the mouse and use the wall and the wreck of the IS-7 as cover. However, lots of people were shooting at the mouse and he decided he's had enough of it and he just backs around the corner. So that leaves me with the ST1, and I'm firing heat, and I fire it into the upper hull armour where I should really have fired it at the side of the turret. And I should have switched to the armour piercing because firing heat in an ST1 is a bit of a waste of time. It's got spaced armour all over the place, bit like the IS-7s again. You're better off firing regular armour piercing, but somebody finishes them off. There's artillery, there's all sorts of stuff in play in this game, and there are places just wall to wall tank destroyers, as you can see. And all the enemy tank destroyers are still alive. So I'm heading up here, the idea being that we do some effective fire on the Waffenträgers and we take a hit, damage our gun. Didn't seem to do a lot of actual damage, so possibly HE, I don't know. I didn't really look at the tracer. But I've loaded HE because I'm expecting to face into the Waffenträger of Panzerwehr here, and I'm hoping to get the shots through the gun shield. On the other hand, he has another friend behind him, and that changes the game slightly, so I'm looking at the corner to see is the friend behind him visible. And that's when the first disaster occurs, because artillery has just removed 2/3 of my remaining health. Don't have a shot at the fleeing Waffenträger, and the other guy is pushed back further. Now he's caught, he can't really run away. His gun is pointing too high up, so he bounces that one, and I managed to get a solid hit on him. And I've got support coming in the form of more Waffenträgers and Guerrilla 15s and stuff like that. So I reloaded, and this guy's gun is pointing somewhere else, which is excellent. We finish him off, and that's the artillery again. So things are not looking too good for my second outing of my T110E5 at this point in time. I've got so little health left that if somebody sneezes in my general direction, there's a good chance that they'll remove me from the game. Anybody shooting HE at me now is going to take me out.
They destroyed one of our tanks.
So I'm moving over this way. I'm hoping that sloping the hills nearby will give me a cover from that artillery. And that Waffenträger is fleeing for his life, but he's fleeing towards our base, on the basis I suppose that most of us are down here and not up near our base. So I then decide, right, that's a little crowded there, and somebody needs to face off against the Object 704. Now, I don't really want to face off against an Object 704. If the shell from that thing just flies over me, it'll probably kill me. On the other hand, he has the flanks of the other two tanks that are there, so I reckon if I go around, they might keep his attention, and he might not notice me coming around, and I might get a flanking shot onto him.
Target locked.
Which we do. It gets a nice solid hit in, and he doesn't seem to have noticed it. And the Waffenträger is looking somewhere else as well, so so that's it. So far we have survived. We've managed to do 7 damaging ribbons, which isn't bad, and there's only the artillery left. There he is, and oh my god, he pushes one over the top, and we finish him off. And T112A, it's Russian artillery, isn't it, I think? So not only do I get my revenge, but it enables me to actually get the Expert USSR medal. It would appear that that artillery is the only USSR vehicle that I haven't killed so far in the last 3 years, which is nice. I can add it to my other expert medals. So with a nice amount of damage and a nice amount of assisted damage, we've came second by experience and a second class mastery. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you again soon.